I'm Tina Santoro, creator of the Yonan Bo saga, an epic series full of captivating characters and immersive storytelling set in a unique world. Today, we'll continue to take a closer look at the third book within the series, A Seers Past, where Yonan Bo has gone into a deep vision state, entering the place of the seers, known as the in-between. In today's video, we'll explore Babette, a significant figure in the history described in the sources and remembered as a unifier and leader known for his wisdom and lasting impact. Yonan Bo's visions allow him to witness key moments in Babette's life from childhood to his death. Babette is introduced as a little boy, around 4 or 5 years old, seen gathering sticks in a lush green tree line near Big River. And his father is Arnett. Yonan Bo sees him contributing to the tribe but working in a frantic and chaotic state. His mother, Sonnet, is pregnant during this period. She teaches him and other children about the great spirits: Lu, the sun spirit; Lycanus, the water spirit; Alcoa, spirit of the mud, sands, rocks, and mountains; and Suna, that brings the flowers and the bounties. She also teaches about the unspeakable spirits: Holland, of the cold and snow; and Neonox, moon and light and darkness and death. For a closer look at the gods, see my short video titled Gods and Spirits. Babette's father, Arnett, bravely meets invading people when they enter their village, but is killed before he could speak. His pregnant mother, Sonnet, then instructs Babette to run and hide between bamboo and bushes. Babette returns later to see that his mother and her unborn child, along with all the men and most of the women, are slain, and in a pile by the campfire as the new people take over the village. Babette then runs to the mountains, pursued by one of the men. When climbing up the cliffside, Babette is met by a huge white beast with sharp teeth. This creature saves him by attacking and killing his pursuer. Babette applied his mother's healing knowledge, tending to the creature's injured paw, naming the creature Six-Two because of his 6 toes. Demonstrating the practical applications of her teachings, Babette always did as his mother told him, highlighting her influence. He praises the spirits Lu and Alcoa for his survival and for healing Six-Two. Babette and Six-Two grow into be the best of friends and a formidable team. Six-Two teaches Babette how to hunt, and Babette teaches Six-Two how to trap and fish. The White Jamala woman is a person we reviewed in the first video of the series. She was seen as a wise and knowledgeable woman who travels the lands and teaches the people. And on her journey, she includes the settings at the cave in the north. She places 8 polished stones within a hidden ledge inside the cave. These stones were cut, shaped, and polished from a spear she had taken from the cave of many colors. When placing the stones, she states, "He will soon come and find you." Babette ends up calling the same cave his home after his village is destroyed. He discovers these very stones left by the Jamala woman. He describes them as round and polished to a fine shine, glimmering in the brilliant blue shades, purple, green, and red. He assigns each of them a name after the various spirits from his mother's teachings. The White Jamala woman teaches the people of the northern mountains to read the signs in the skies and to specifically watch for the sign of the seer who will come in time, emphasizing the importance of passing down this knowledge through the vision ceremony. While Babette himself is not identified as a seer, his discovery and naming of the stones which are central to his people's spiritual practices, directly connected him to the legacy established by the white Jamala woman and her prophecy of the future seer, like Yonan Bo, who would eventually understand these signs and historical connections. In essence, the white Jamala woman did not directly interact with Babette, but her actions of leaving the stones and teaching her spiritual ways provided a foundational cultural and religious framework that Babette later discovered, formalizes, and integrates into his leadership, thereby tying their legacies together through shared objects and knowledge. Missing human company, Babette and Sixtu stealthily spy on his childhood village new inhabitants. Angered, Babette steals a sharp black spear. They then find new hunting grounds across the big river. Babette encounters a new group in the low mountains whose leader practices sky readings. When Babette first encounters their leader, Baffaloo, practicing the sky readings, he requests to join their people, but the leader refuses him due to Sixtu. But Babette's noticed the leader's daughter and sticks around, only out of sight. Baffaloo's daughter, Tyanyu, secretly brings food to Babette and Sixtu, until the day of the rain and the mudslides, killing several of their people, including Baffaloo. Babette is there to lead many other peoples to safety. Tanyu's father, Baffaloo, held a significant spiritual role, and his loss is devastating to those who survived. Babette later on learns that this new group of people have animosity towards other clans in the north and fight with them. Due to this, the other people in the south take full advantage of their grievances and come to raid them, depleting their supplies and taking their young women. After Babette unifies the tribes in the north, he appoints Ellison as a priest. He is Tanyu's uncle, brother to the father that provided the sky readings, a tradition Ellison continues. Ellison is depicted as having powers to read the signs in the skies and is responsible for reading from the telling stones of the people of the north during their feasts. He stands by Babette's side, aiding and guiding him. Babette emerges as a wise and great ruler, unifying all the diverse tribes in the north. Then, together, they put an end to the raids from those in the south. He eventually takes over the south too. Sekyu's father was a leader amongst the people of the south. Sekyu agreed to surrender after the death of his father, Wusu. He was part of the people who learned of the ways of the plants and the herbs, taught to them by the white Jamala woman. Sekyu carries on this tradition in his father's honor. Critically, Babette formally declares Sekyu as the new head healer priest from the south and states that he will assist Ellison in making decisions for the people. Sekyu tends to the elderly and those who fall ill. These individuals played a crucial role in the spiritual guidance, education, and healing practices during Babette's time as a unifier and leader for his people. With his wife Tiano by his side, Babette plans for their future leadership with their two twin sons, Azon the Dreamer and Navu the Pragmatist, ensuring they both receive diverse knowledge. Spiritual traditions from the priest of the south and the head healer, Sekyu. He teaches Babette's son Azon the ways of the herbs and plants needed for daily living. Ellison is additionally responsible for teaching Babette's son Navu the signs in the skies. His sons Azon and Navu named the Babette constellation in his honor, a group of stars that points to the winter caves and is meant to ensure his name is forever remembered. Babette declares that this means that he will never die. Babette establishes a new tradition of reading the named stone patterns, like the Jamala, at greeting and leaving feasts to ensure that people learn the signs. After a long and impactful rule over 30 years, Yonan Bo observes a much older Babette bearing some stones in a meadow, stating, "These stones must be never be found. They have caused nothing but trouble. Here may you lie in peace." This suggests a final act of wisdom or an attempt to rectify past issues before he passes. Babette ultimately passes away from old age. At his death, his sons Azon and Navu and his wife Tianu are present. Following Babette's death, Azon is deemed as unfit by the priests, and Navu becomes the sole leader. Azon and his followers are then banished. And this is where the story takes a little bit of a different turn, something that we'll review in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye now.